And so I might introduce what I'm going to say by saying it from different points of view.
Welcome back. I am Jay Fonzarelli, bringing you all the latest and greatest in gaming news. Got a pretty good video for you guys today, or at least I think I do. So let's get right into it.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day.
With all the rumors and leaks surrounding Sony's and Microsoft's next-gen consoles, Nintendo has decided to shake things up a bit. Well, not by Nintendo themselves, but a couple of rumors, one coming by way of Instant Gaming, a site that sells game codes. Now, they have put up an ad for Red Dead Redemption 2 with a Switch logo on it releasing sometime in 2020. Now, this had many Switch owners jumping for joy. I'd personally take this advertisement lightly. Now, I'm not saying this couldn't or wouldn't happen, but with the game itself being a whopping 100 gigabytes on other platforms, this logo could be a mistake on this advertisement, as this could quite possibly be a huge undertaking for Rockstar to port over. I'd assume many assets would have to be downgraded, of course, and while we did see a decent port of The Witcher 3 make its way over to the handheld console, Red Dead Redemption 2 is in another league when it comes to visuals, animations, and AI. But what say you folks? Was this just a labeling mistake, or do you feel like this could be a real possibility? Let me know in the comments down below. Now for that other Nintendo rumor. Now it is one we've heard ever since the Nintendo Switch launched. You know the one. That one that just won't die.
Why don't you just fucking die already?
That is, of course, the rumors about a Switch Pro coming. Now, I don't think a mid-gen refresh of the console is out of the question, but it's just something that keeps coming back up and never happening year after year. Now, this year comes from a prediction made by a gaming analyst, Sirkin Toto. Yes, Sirkin Toto might sound familiar to you because he's also the same gaming analyst who made this same prediction last year for 2019. Now, in his defense, he did get one of his predictions right last year, and that was the Switch Lite. But his prediction for a Switch Pro in 2019, which he was certain of, just didn't quite pan out. Maybe this time?
Maybe.
Anyways, Mr. Toto says that the new Switch Pro would have beefed up hardware, supporting 4K in some capacity, take bigger cartridges, and cost $399. Take this all with a large grain of salt. The following segment is brought to you in part by Plastic Wars. One platform to rule them all. Which side are you on? The ponies are on the offensive. Xbox unite.
Let's get 'em.
Xbox is better than PlayStation.
No, PlayStation is better.
PC Master Race. Hi guys. We kicked them away. Woo! Who invited those guys? Yeah, anybody know what time it is? I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta leave too.
Yeah, I'm done.
I gotta go. I hear my mom calling.
Plastic Wars. Buy them now.
At all participating CVS stores.
So the gaming news site TweakTown recently posted an article claiming that this coming 9th console generation may not see third-party developers take advantage of the upcoming Xbox Series X. This, of course, bringing back to life the same narrative that we saw during the launch of the current generation's mid-gen refresh consoles, those being the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. And that, of course, is parity. As soon as this TweakTown
Somebody buried a drive shaft in here.
article hit, it had gamers everywhere talking about parity again and how the third-party developers won't be taking advantage of the overhead in the Series X hardware because they're not going to want to undercut or alienate the large number of Sony gamers out there. And I totally agree. I mean, no third-party developer in their right minds would make use of more powerful hardware. It's just not happening. I mean, they'd be silly to make anything look or perform better outside of the base model PS4 because that is what's most commonly used out there amongst gamers, right?
Everybody plays the fool sometimes.
Seriously, folks, most games that have come out after the Pro and X hit the market, developers have utilized the extra power in their respective GPUs. At the very minimum, higher resolutions were implemented. This alone should halt any argument that this has been a real problem this generation. But sadly, it has not. It's got some people talking again how some games run better on the Pro over the X. And while it is true that some of these games do run a couple of frames higher on the Pro over the X, these same games are usually running at higher resolutions on the X over the Pro, thus automatically deflating any argument that parity was in place here. And as for the few games out there that may perform or even look better on the Pro version, well, I'd be more inclined to chalk that up to lazy development. But to act as if most of these third-party developers won't be taking advantage of the overhead available in these stronger platforms, well, it's ridiculous. Great developers always have and always will take advantage of stronger hardware, as of course they want their game to shine. And folks, I hate to be this blunt, but all a piece like this does is add fuel to a fire kept burning by idiots in an already ignorant plastic war. And as these consoles get more and more PC-like, and because we've seen developers give us more options like performance modes in these current games, I could totally see this becoming a bigger trend going forward. As a lifelong gamer who's played on just about every platform there ever was throughout every console generation, I can honestly say that I've never seen parity on such a scale that it should warrant these types of articles or even this discussion right here. But it's those of you that continue to push this utter nonsense that you have driven me to sink to such a level that I seriously fuck you even say with a sound mind that parody is a It's so obviously not head's been trying to how you managed to make it this far in life. In other news, here's every game we know so far coming to Stadia in 2020. Well, that's all the time I have for this video today, but I want to thank each and every one of you for taking that time out to view this video and ask if you liked anything you've seen or heard here on this video. Please show me that support, hit that like button. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I promise, for you, no charge. Until next time, folks, try to be the best possible you, be kind to one another, and of course, as always, game on.